We are here with Carrie Lanahan, VP of Product, and Karina Taylor, Product Manager Team Lead at Bloomberg Government. First of all, welcome to GovAI and AGENTIC Conference. So good to have some fellow women here to talk about what's happening in AI and no less in the government space. If we could start out a bit by you telling us exactly what are you building, doing, creating over at Bloomberg Government?
Well, I would say that our focus right now at Bloomberg Government is to make sure that we're incorporating AI and machine learning solutions into our clients' workflows in a thoughtful way.
Yes.
So not just doing AI for the sake of AI, but making sure that we're really solving for a problem and then delivering on a solution that we know is going to make a difference.
And really that's all built on our foundation, which is about helping our clients advance policy issues, as well as understanding the spend that's happening both at the federal and state levels.
I will tell you all, I kind of went on your website earlier this morning. No, I thought it was great. As a non-government person, I felt like it was so easy to understand and discern, and I would know where to get in. And so that made me feel like when they're developing AI systems, it's going to be the same way, right?
Well, what I'll say about that is that everything, including our UI, is done with the partnership of our clients.
Love that.
We're actually in the process of relaunching the look and feel of our site right now, and that was done with dozens of client interviews, lots of feedback survey commentary on everything from the location of our search bar to the navigation to the color. And so when you are a client of Bloomberg Government, you're in a collaborative partnership. So it's good to know that that's bearing fruit.
Absolutely love that because it's all about the humans, right? But let's shift away from the human just for a moment and let's talk about LLMs, large language models, for those who might not know. What role do LLMs play in your long-term product vision, and how do you decide which areas of the product you should leverage?
So for us, LLMs are really about helping us innovate. How do we help our clients solve real problems, staying ahead of that with them? I think the biggest thing we see LLMs helping us with is things like search.
Okay.
Using natural language, just the way we're talking right now. You want to just ask a question. Search is one way. And I think longer term, we see it as helping personalize the experience. Not every one of our clients is different, and the types of policy issues they're trying to advance are different. And so we see LLMs really helping personalize that experience for them and really be essential to their workflow.
I love that. I love that. You're like, yep, I second that.
Absolutely, second on everything. Yeah.
So tell me about the process that you all engage in when you're moving from LLM proof of concept to scalable product deployment.
Well, this is where it's about humans again. So when we're doing prompt engineering, we're working with some amazing legal data analysts inside of our company who are helping to develop solutions for all of Bloomberg Industry Group, not just Bloomberg Government, but also law and tax. Okay. We're all working together on research problems that we know our clients have around big, long, dense documents, around natural language searching, around the synthesis of data from lots of different sources. And so we're working with those partners who are then evaluating all these models for risk, for their outputs, for making sure that they're reliable. And then we're putting those even in front of customers inside of a testing environment. Once again, getting that feedback, leveraging that partnership, and then to beta, and then to production. So we believe here that steadiness really does win the race because we want buy-in at every step to make sure that these are usable features and not just something shiny on the site.
I love what I'm hearing. I love that within Bloomberg Government or just Bloomberg overall, you're not working in silos.
No, not at all.
I love that. So what safeguards? Let's talk about the humans in the loop. What safeguards or systems like human in the loop have you implemented to reduce the risk, like hallucinations or bias in your LLM responses?
That's a great question. So when LLMs and AI really hit the scene about 2 years ago, we at Bloomberg made sure we continue to be thought of as the trusted source of data and information. So it was really important for us to have kind of two key steps, and you can feel free to chime in here, but first was we have a legal security review in place before we're going to do any kind of project with an LLM. So it's like, yeah, okay, go ahead, go do some trial and experimentation. Then the second thing is we actually have a team of what I would call experts who will experiment with the models, compare multiple models to each other and see the results. And they're looking for things like relevance, completeness, accuracy, how much is the model hallucinating for the types of things that we're asking, and then they'll get back to us as product team and tell us, hey, this is what we're seeing. Do you guys want to put this in production or not? Do you want to add more
Love
to that?
Yeah, just to say that our guardrails team sort of evolved right alongside our development process. So that was something where, like Carrie said, the people checking for hallucinations, the people checking for relevance were put in place as a cornerstone of our entire development program before products even got out the door. So making sure, like Carrie said, that we could continue to maintain trust as the first principle of the relationship between us and our clients, rather than them feeling like they're guinea pigs or beta testers.
Okay, now I have a really selfish question that I like to ask everybody. I love ethics. And some people don't think ethics and government go together. Can we just be honest here? So, and I'm sure you've heard that before, right? So what are the ethical ethos, or what is the ethical ethos at Bloomberg Government? How do you all see ethics in how you interact with your clients or use your technology?
I would say that is where it does all continue to come back to trust. And we believe in trust but verify. So on Bloomberg Government, so much of what you will see when it comes to even generative AI will be a citation of sources. And that's something that our guardrails team helped us to make sure was actually going to be something that's legitimate, easy to see, and correct. When we're doing extractive work with our bill comparison, you're going to be seeing not just the text that we pull out for semantically similar bills, but you're going to be seeing the actual title of that bill. You're going to be seeing links directly back to that source documentation. When we extract values with our federal funding flow from government documents, we're giving you that government document right there in line in the product. So you trust us, but you can verify your research.
Absolutely love that, and thank you for answering that question. And speaking about Gen AI, I heard you mention it a little bit. Where do you see the biggest opportunities for generative AI helping you solve your customer problems, let's say within the next year?
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing we're starting to explore is agentic AI. So really understanding our clients' workflows and where these agents can help accelerate their access to information, be it a big, bill that they're trying to do or a brief that they're trying to create for the interactions they're going to have either on the Hill or at state legislators.
Love
Do you
that.
have other comments on the big?
No, it's agents all the way. It's time to take all these skills and start synthesizing them into something that's going to solve for a whole workflow, not just a task.
Yes, I'm so excited. I actually am very excited about agentic workflows. Is there anything else just off the top of your mind or very important that you would like to share with us about Bloomberg Business, the work that's happening, or maybe even what you're doing in AI with your clients?
I think what I would just say overall, the real gift of sitting inside of the product organization at Bloomberg Industry Group has been seeing how all of our teams have been coming together, not working in those silos, and solving those big problems. So I would say whether you're currently or thinking about becoming a customer of Bloomberg Tax, Law, or Government, know that all of those services are coming together more closely all the time to solve all of the needs of your team, no matter what it says on the label.
That is powerful. That is working together. Thank you so much, Carrie and Karina. Enjoy the rest of GovAI and AGENTIC conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.